Hi, my name is Emaleigh Osborn. I teach at Martin County High School in Inez, Kentucky. I teach chemistry as well as freshman science, and what I did my project on is virtual laboratories. So a little bit of background about our school. You may or may not be familiar. We just got a new high school, so that was awesome. But when I was writing this grant, we were in our old middle school, which did not have a proper laboratory at all. And so I was trying to think of ways to navigate around that. And to bring you to the present, now we do have a proper laboratory, but I'm the one responsible for setting that up. I'm the only chemistry person in my building, the only one who can place the chemicals and things, so we've still not really got to dig into that lab as much as we would have hoped. So this is where the virtual labs come into play. Another little background is chemicals are expensive, and the materials are sometimes dangerous, and some of the technology is not accessible by just general high school chemistry. So what I asked for my grant was 4 Chromebooks. With those 4 Chromebooks, I'm going to do a station rotation model, which I'm fairly sure almost everyone in here is an educator, so you know what that means. But basically, if you don't, think elementary school and just rotating in your little stations. We do it in high school too. So I'll have those 4 computers set up. And on those computers, there is a website that is free, and it's called PHET. It stands for Physics Education Technology, and it was built by the University of Colorado in Boulder. On PHET, there are all kinds of simulations ranging from math, science, physics, biology, chemistry, and I'm trying not to get really excited and start telling you about every detail of every one. So what these simulations allow us to do, especially from the chemistry side, is I can have my students zoom in on an atom and look inside of a solution and see what those molecules are doing. That's not something that we would have the technology to do otherwise. It is really, really awesome. They can manipulate things, they can investigate. It's very inquiry-based, so the student is kind of in charge of their own learning, but they have guided questions that go along with it. So this makes the very abstract idea of chemistry more tangible for students. Without this, some of the students wouldn't be able to imagine this. We don't have many tactile experiences where you can look at an atom. So something that is built into this system is a lot of accessibility tools. They have tools that if you had a visually impaired student or hearing impaired or just any kind of thing that you can think about, they've thought about it and have created a way to make this accessible to all students. Trying not to go off again. So there's also a specific one that I'm going to use where there's a piece of technology that we do not have at school, and they can investigate colors and wavelengths and everything in very vast detail. Does anybody have any questions?